Live from New Delhi, you're watching DD India Live, India's voice to the world. I'm Preeti Kaur. Coming up in the next 30 minutes, India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi to inaugurate Atal Setu, the longest sea bridge in the country in Mumbai. U.S. and U.K. coalition strike Houthi rebel targets in Yemen after incidents of ship attacks in Red Sea. In sports, India beat Afghanistan by 6 wickets. In the inaugural T20 International of the 3-match series, Men in Blue lead the series by 1-0. The financial capital of India, Mumbai, is all set to witness an addition to its infrastructure with the inauguration of the Trans-Harbour Link. It promises shorter travel times, reduced traffic congestion and enhanced opportunities for economic growth. DD India's Shishir Shelar gets us more.
In a momentous event, Prime Minister Narendra Modi will inaugurate the much-awaited Mumbai Trans-Harbour Link, marking a significant milestone in the city's infrastructure development. The Mumbai Trans-Harbour Link is an ambitious project connecting Mumbai to Navi Mumbai. This monumental bridge will significantly ease the congestion on the existing routes by offering a direct, uninterrupted route between Shivri in South Mumbai to Nhava Sheva in Navi Mumbai. Previously, commuters had to rely on ferries, crowded roads or the lengthy detour via the Vashi Bridge to traverse between these two major hubs. A joint venture between the state-run Maharashtra State Road Development Corporation and private partners, the Mumbai Trans-Harbour Link represents a remarkable collaboration between the public and private sector. With an estimated cost of around 18,000 crore rupees, this 21.8-kilometer long bridge project has been a vision of the government for several years. The Mumbai Trans-Harbour Link boasts state-of-the-art engineering techniques designed to withstand cyclones, high-speed winds and other adverse weather conditions. It comprises a 6-lane highway. A key focus of the Mumbai Trans-Harbour Link project is its commitment to sustainability. The bridge has been designed with eco-friendly principles in mind, minimizing its impact on the surrounding environment. The construction process incorporates measures to mitigate ecological disruptions, preserving the local flora and fauna. The benefits of the MTHL are expected to extend beyond transportation. It will unlock the economic potential of Navi Mumbai by providing seamless connectivity to the upcoming Navi Mumbai International Airport, the JNPT port and other growth corridors. The bridge will not only facilitate smoother movement of goods, but also create employment opportunities and boost the real estate sector in the surrounding areas.
After obtaining all the necessary permissions in 2018, the actual work of the Mumbai Trans-Harbour Link started in 17 and 18. Now the link is completed in record time and Prime Minister Narendra Modi will inaugurate the Mumbai Trans-Harbour Link. Well, this link goes from the seaside and connects Mumbai to Navi Mumbai. Earlier, it took almost 1.5 hours to 2 hours to reach from Mumbai to Navi Mumbai, which will now take only few minutes. This will not only save the time, but it will also save the energy and will open up the new economic corridor for both the cities. With camera person Ron Wilson, Shishir Shelar for DD India, Mumbai.
India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi will inaugurate the 27th National Youth Festival at Nashik on Friday. 8,000 youth will take part in cultural events during the festival, which commemorates the birth anniversary of Swami Vivekananda.
India's Prime Minister will inaugurate the 27th National Youth Festival in the western state of Maharashtra. Tapovan ground in Nashik is all set to host the inaugural program of the 27th National Youth Festival. The multi-activity festival on Jan 12th coincides with the birth anniversary of Swami Vivekananda.
We are at the Tapovan ground where the preparations are in full swing to welcome PM Narendra Modi. The Chief Minister Eknath Shinde had recently reviewed on Monday. He reviewed all the preparations and ensured that the things are put on place. The day is going to be very significant in terms of cultural heritage of Nasik in particular and Maharashtra in general, and also for the youngsters who are very excited and waiting for the moment where they could showcase their talent to the entire country, in the presence of entire country.
Maharashtra's Chief Minister Eknath Shinde has been regularly holding review meetings to ensure that the event is a grand success.
नेशनल यूथ फेस्टिवल का आयोजन 12 जनवरी से 16 जनवरी तक यहाँ पर नासिक में होने जा रहा है। पहले दिन ओपनिंग में खुद आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी स्वयं उपस्थित रहने वाले। नेशनल यूथ फेस्टिवल में पूरे देश भर से युवा आएंगे और पार्टिसिपेंट कम से कम 8000 लोग इसमें शामिल होने वाले हैं और हजारों की तादाद में लोकल जो आर्टिस्ट हैं, लोकल स्पोर्ट्समैन हैं, वो सब इसमें शामिल हो जाएंगे।
Meanwhile, the participants have geared up to thrill the world through their talent.
We are very excited to perform in this National Youth Festival. We are excited to showcase our culture towards huge gathering all over India.
We are showcasing 8 Indian classical dance forms. So we feel this is a golden opportunity to perform in front of PM Modi ji. So we are very excited.
Nasik Municipal Corporation has made elaborate arrangements for the event. The Prime Minister will also hold a mega roadshow and will visit the famous Kalaram temple and offer prayers at Ram Kund. Prime Minister will also hold interactions with the Purohit Samaj.
Youth forms the core of PM Modi's aspiration for a new and developed India, and that's the reason we have also recently seen that Mera Yuva Bharat portal was launched on 31st of October last year. Now this event will definitely give a boost to the morals of youngsters in Maharashtra and also in the country in total. At the same time, it will also give a unique platform to Maharashtra to showcase the talent and the rich cultural heritage. For DD India, this is Yogesh Kumar Sikal from Maharashtra.
India's External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar and U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken on Thursday discussed over phone the situation in the Red Sea, where several commercial vessels of late have come under attack by the Houthis. Both the leaders discussed the ongoing situation in West Asia, including Gaza. Both exchanged perspectives on development pertaining to the Ukraine conflict, and they said that they were looking forward to realizing the agenda for 2024. India's External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar had a telephonic conversation with Australian counterpart Penny Wong. In a social media post, Dr. S. Jaishankar wrote, and I quote him, "The first conversation of 2024 with Senator Wong of Australia exchanged views on the state of the world and discussed our cooperation for this year, including through Quad." The civil aviation industry in India has emerged as one of the fastest growing industries in the country during the last few years. Over the past year, India now has 149 operational civil airports. The number of domestic passengers rose from 98 million in 2012-13 to 202 million in 2019-20. On November 19th this year, airlines in India flew 456,910 domestic passengers. This was the highest single-day air traffic since the pandemic, marking a remarkable 7.4% surge. Now, as per the International Air Transport Association, India is projected to be the third largest overall by 2026. In a recent fund manager survey conducted by Bank of America, Japan and India have emerged as the most favored markets in the Asia-Pacific region. The survey revealed that Japan holds the top position with a net 45% overweight, followed by India at 25%. In contrast, Thailand, China and Australia are perceived as less attractive. The survey also revealed that while investors remain cautious about the macro environment, they have become more optimistic about interest rates. The survey underscores the contrast between global concerns and a more positive outlook for the Asia-Pacific region, as 57% of participants anticipate a weaker global economy in the next 12 months, as compared to more positive returns expectations from Asia, especially from Japan and India. India's Home Minister Amit Shah will address the concluding session of Vibrant Gujarat Summit 2024 in the western Indian city of Gandhinagar. The Vibrant Gujarat Summit has historically played a pivotal role in attracting domestic and international investments, creating a platform for collaboration and partnerships. Conceptualized in 2003 as the Vibrant Gujarat Summit under the then Chief Minister Narendra Modi, the conference has evolved into one of the country's preeminent forums for business collaboration, knowledge sharing and strategic partnership. Highlighting the new areas of cooperation between India and Indonesia, Economic Affairs Council of Indonesia and India, Tolha Ubedi, called Vibrant Gujarat Global Summit fruitful. DD India spoke to him at the Vibrant Gujarat Trade Show. Let's listen in.
We are here at the Pavilion of Indonesia and we are joined in by the consul who looks after economics in the consulate in Mumbai for Indonesia and India. So thank you so much for talking to DD India. We are here at the Pavilion of Indonesia. What is being showcased? What are you looking at in terms of collaboration with Gujarat?
Yes, thank you very much. I'm from the Indonesian Consulate General in Mumbai. We are coming here, we are participating in this event. We are looking for extension of our bilateral cooperation between Indonesia and India, especially with the Gujarat state. We are already some Indonesian company in India, like Enerlife, Mayora, Garuda Food, and Java Confit.
And sir, when we're looking at the relationship, trade relationship between India and Indonesia, how do you think it has more potential in which sectors? Which new sectors are we looking at?
We have so many sectors in the AI, automobiles, also in trade in the agricultural, spices, and so on.
Yeah. And so what is being showcased here? I see so many products, so many companies being showcased at the pavilion. What is the buzz like?
This is a majority product from Indonesia is for processed product like crackers and so on. But also we have a poultry product also here.
Okay. And what are the kind of inquiries or discussions going on at the pavilion?
We have so many cases coming here, and they are asking about how they're starting to collaborate to have a trade with Indonesia, and some of them also want to have some investment in Indonesia.
Thank you so much for talking to India. So here we had the consul from the Consulate General in Mumbai of Indonesia. We actually see that many countries here are projecting their products and looking at collaborations with potential business stakeholders in Gujarat and at large in India. With camera person Lakshman Rajput, this is Meghna Dev for DD India from Gandhinagar.
Across India, a transformative movement is gaining momentum. Viksit Bharat Sankalp Yatra, the largest ever outreach initiative by India's government, is bringing the promise of empowerment and a brighter future to the doorstep of all the Indians. The Yatra reached Anantapuram district of Andhra Pradesh. Various departmental stalls were set up to facilitate direct interaction between public and government officials, fostering a sense of transparency and efficiency. People present there took a pledge to work for making India a developed nation by 2047. Let's take a look at how the story is making it to the headlines from across India now. The budget session of Indian Parliament will commence on 31st of January. The session will continue till 9th of February. India's Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman will present the interim budget on the 1st of February. The session will start with an address by India's President Draupadi Murmu to the joint sitting of both houses of Parliament. In a bid to reach out to the youth of Kashmir, the Indian Army has started a community radio station, Awaz-e-Khalaq, to engage with local youth and give them exposure in different fields. The main aim of starting the community radio station is to reach out to the people living in the remotest parts and make them aware of various schemes and initiatives of the government. An elaborate network of security measures has been put in place ahead of the consecration ceremony of Lord Ram Temple in Ayodhya of Uttar Pradesh. To ensure a comprehensive security, anti-drone systems have been installed in the city. The central and state intelligence agencies, along with military intelligence, have been placed on high alert. The consecration ceremony is scheduled to take place on 22nd of January. The farming community in South Indian state of Karnataka celebrates Elamavasya festival with fervor across the state. Now, the festival is the thanksgiving to the earth for a good harvest. All the agricultural laborers gather on the farmland and eat special meals together along with all family members. Prayers are also offered in the field for a better harvest. We're heading for a short break, but still to come on this edition of DD India Live, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky rules out ceasefire with Russia. Senior officials from the U.S. State Department and U.S. military will visit the South American country after surge of violence. World number one Novak Djokovic entertains Melbourne crowd during charity games ahead of Australian Open.
Experience the magic of Ayodhya, where spirituality meets architectural grandeur. Immerse yourself in the majestic beauty of the Ram Temple, an awe-inspiring symbol of devotion and cultural heritage. Explore its intricate details from the towering spires to the sacred sanctorum. Watch Ayodhya, the marvel of architecture, on Friday, 8:30 p.m. IST, only on DD India.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching DD India Live. Let's get you more international updates. US and UK forces have begun airstrikes against Houthi rebel targets in Yemen. US President Joe Biden said on Thursday that the United States and Britain, with support from Australia, Bahrain, Canada and the Netherlands, had conducted strikes in Yemen at sites used by Houthi rebels. A White House statement said that these strikes are in direct response to the unprecedented Houthi attacks against international maritime vessels in the Red Sea since November. The strikes were carried out by aircraft, ships and a submarine. Biden said he would not hesitate to direct further measures to protect people and the free flow of commerce. British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak also confirmed that the Royal Air Force participated in the attacks on facilities used by Houthi rebels in Yemen. Sunak blamed the Houthis for a series of dangerous and destabilizing attacks against commercial shipping in the Red Sea, threatening UK and other international ships, causing major disruption to a vital trade route and driving up commodity prices. The UK Prime Minister in a statement said the United Kingdom will always stand up for freedom of navigation and the free flow of trade. He added that the strikes are limited, necessary and proportionate action in self-defense. Let's turn focus to Russia-Ukraine crisis now. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has ruled out a ceasefire in his country's war with Russia, saying it would not lead to political dialogue and only benefit Moscow. Zelensky made the comment during a visit to Estonia as part of a wider tour of the Baltic region. Zelensky visited Lithuania, Latvia and Estonia to discuss the Russia-Ukraine conflict and Kyiv's plans to join NATO and the European Union.
A pause on the battlefield on the territory of Ukraine is not a pause in war. It is not the end of war. It doesn't lead to political dialogue with the Russian Federation or with someone else. This pause will only benefit the Russian Federation. Why? Because we understand the amounts of what they produce today. We know how many drones, artillery they produce daily.
U.S. law enforcement officials will visit Ecuador to assist in criminal investigation after drug gangs caused a wave of violence. The State Department said in a statement on Thursday. Also, senior officials from the State Department and the U.S. military will visit the South American country in the coming weeks to explore ways to help Ecuador confront the threats of the drug gangs. Earlier, the United States had condemned recent attacks by armed groups in Ecuador and pledged to increase cooperation with the government. Two days later, when the armed men had stormed the broadcast station, Ecuadorian television station TC resumed broadcasting in the afternoon of January 11th. The staff expressed their gratitude to the viewers and the soldiers for the arrest of the assailants. Gunmen had stormed the studio on Tuesday afternoon, shouting and subduing the staff. The live feed, which remained on air for about 20 minutes, had gathered immediate attention from the National Police. The incident followed the kidnappings of police officers and a series of explosions after President Daniel Noboa declared a 60-day state of emergency. Peru's President Dina Boluarte said that the country's border with neighboring Ecuador is secure as both the countries weigh up deportations of inmates to fight crime. Peru had strengthened its border security with Ecuador earlier this week after declaring an emergency along its northern border with Ecuador in response to violent outbreaks in the neighboring country. The sudden surge in violence began after the escape of Los Coneros gang leader Adolfo Macias from the prison over the weekend, prompting Ecuadorian President Noboa to declare a 60-day state of emergency. Noboa had issued a decree on Tuesday classifying 22 gangs as terrorist organizations shortly after armed assailants took over a TV studio during a live broadcast. Up next, we take a look at other stories making it to the headlines from across the world. Peruvian prison authorities began a nationwide inspection and control operation in 68 prisons across the country following a wave of violence in Ecuador. The operation was accompanied by footage demonstrating thorough inspection of prisoners' belongings, rooms and common areas. Prince William visited Leeds Headingley Stadium on January 11th for his first public appearance of 2024. He met with rugby coach Kevin Sinfield and former rugby league player Rob Burrow, who received Commander of the Order of the British Empire for raising awareness of motor neuron disease. An electric bus in London caught fire during rush hour. The double-decker bus was extinguished by firefighters using fire, and no injuries were reported by the London Fire Brigade spokesperson. High tide reached Hampton Beach, New Hampshire in New York, leaving sea foam on Ocean Boulevard, north of Hampton Beach State Park. The vehicles driving through the foam leading to Ocean Boulevard and other roads being closed as Hampton police declared an emergency. Let's talk of sports now. Shivam Dubey's unbeaten 60 guided India to a 6-wicket victory over Afghanistan in the first T20 International in Mohali. Ibrahim Zadran and Rahmanullah Gurbaz set the stage with a 50-run partnership, while Mohammad Nabi and Azmatullah Omarzai's 68-run stand brought Afghanistan back into the contest. Najibullah Zadran pushed them close to the 160-run mark. Akshar Patel stood out among the spinners, claiming 2 wickets, while pacers Mukesh Kumar and Shivam Dube also secured crucial breakthroughs. Despite losing a few wickets, India maintained a steady pace in the chase, with Dube's innings ensuring a smooth victory. In the field of badminton, Indian men's doubles pair of Satvik Sairaj Ranki Reddy and Chirag Shetty continued their impressive advance into the men's doubles quarterfinals of the Malaysia Open Super 1000 badminton tournament on Thursday. Satvik and Chirag beat France's world number 36 Lugascovi and Ronan Labar for 21-11 and 21-18. They will play their quarterfinal match on Friday. Let's talk of tennis now. Novak Djokovic produced yet another memorable night at Rod Laver Arena on Thursday. Dozens of Serbian fans energetically danced and sang outside the arena before Novak Djokovic hosted a tennis charity event. Djokovic took on Greek Stefanos Tsitsipas in a one-set exhibition and won 6-3 before the duo was joined by Tsitsipas's Greek compatriot Maria Sakkari and Belarusian reigning Australian Open champion Aryna Sabalenka. Djokovic was challenged by a number of athletes from other sports to try their game. The Serbian impressed the crowd with his basketball and cricket skills. Proceeds from the charity event was scheduled to go to a range of children's charities, providing opportunities for disadvantaged children to play sport. All right, that's it in this edition of DD India Live. But let us know your thoughts on the news of the day. You can connect with us on Facebook, X and also Instagram. We'll be back with more news as it breaks here on DD India. I'm Preeti Kaur signing off, and from all of us here in Delhi, thanks for watching DD India Live.